It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. Here's Carr. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Goes without saying, like, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
3rd and goal. Carr to throw. He's got it at the 3. Some determined running, but they're going to stop him short of the goal line.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Carr throwing on 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
They'll run with the rookie from Auburn. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. That's quickly out to Jefferson. And he'll be brought down at about the 13-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
He'll work forward for a couple. Micah McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle. Second down and 8. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And he will go all the way. Jordan Addison, touchdown Vikings. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. 14-0 is our score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. They'll go play action with Carr. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. They need to say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small, and oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Now, Carr. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. This one taken in by Hyatt.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield, even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Man in motion, heading left. Carr now on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
And he will have a Giants first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard. First down, New York. Carr. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
2nd down, Carr. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
From the shotgun, it's Carr. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Here's Ryan Wright now. They'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. First and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. To the middle of the field, taken in by Addison. Here's second and 2. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And third down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
Here's third and 2. Third and 2, and here's McCarthy. To the left side here, caught by Addison.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline. He's able to extend this drive.
So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. They'll run it with Davis. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Micah McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle. Here's a second and 6. Valdez-Scantling on the move. On second down, here's McCarthy. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Third and 6. McCarthy from the gun here on third. A hit, and he has lost the football. One of the Giants has it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
On first and 10, Carr. That is caught at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
The score, Vikings 14, Giants 7.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is McCarthy. And this will be incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. He's going to air this one out. That is caught. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he will score. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Minnesota. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will take a 21-7 lead. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
A carry here for Tracy. Up the sideline to the 40. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Carr on the bootleg. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Carr working out of the gun. He'll try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Mike, Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Here's McCarthy. Now a ball deep, middle of the field.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Now McCarthy. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That one is batted away, incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner, and next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Carr now to throw on 1st down. Catch made there by Allen. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
First down throw for Carr. He has Hyatt complete. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
On first down, Carr. That is caught. What a throw. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. Folk now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants draw closer here. It's 21-14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Chandler now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. First down throw there is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, he'll keep this one on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. So we've reached halftime here in our Thursday Nighter to start the new NFL week. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Chandler now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On first and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Reichert now to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Vikings have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Play action now. It's Carr. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Now, second down throw from Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one. And it's going to bring up a third down. Back is Carr. Open man, left side. He's got it. He's still on his feet. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
From the shotgun, it's Carr. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They motion a receiver right. And the Giants are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal, New York.
Carr now. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, but I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Now it's Tracy looking to run. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. To throw, it's Carr. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's third and goal. They'll run. Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, that's going to set up fourth down. Field goal would only do so much. They need a touchdown to close the gap. It is fourth down and goal. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
And what a job here by the defensive line. They've got to hold their ground. Any sort of push by the offense is going to result in a touchdown. But here, the defense comes through with a huge goal line stand, and they're able to keep this offense out of the end zone.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Now, a give to Davis. He gets free. He's to the 35. Look at him go! The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw is Carr. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. 2nd down, Carr. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. They'll get 19 out of that play. That's good for a Giants first down. Carr. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
First down, Giants.
Carr. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Carr now on 2nd down. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Josh Metellus. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. A run with Davis. And nothing on that one back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. On first and 10, Carr. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Come to the line now on second and 2. Carr working out of the gun. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Carr from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Carr throwing on fourth down. That's taken in, and he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter, they convert on fourth down. Carr to throw. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Two yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he's in. Touchdown, Giants. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Giants 21.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Chandler now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Vikings take over first down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Here's second and 6. To throw is McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
3rd and 5. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
On the handoff, it's Davis. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
First and 10. He'll go again with Davis. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
A corner who is not only a good tackler, Mike, but a willing tackler can be a huge asset to any defense. So often they get a bad rap. They're considered just pass defenders. They want to run around. But for a guy to be able to come up and force the run and keep this to no gain, man, that makes a big difference on any defense.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
So often we see a team that's milking a 2-score lead get very conservative, especially in the 4th quarter, but not this coach. He says, all right, I might have a 2-score lead. I want to make it 3. He's trying to put as much pressure on his opponent possible here down the stretch late.
Here's Davis. Not much happening there, just a short game.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 16-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. It is his 3rd touchdown of the game and 18 now on the season. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
A return now from the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Carr. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Deron Black. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on 1st down. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he's going to get 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he's gonna have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
So a win here for the Vikings. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. A game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.